I need an angel.
Okay,
Okay, we're on now. You ready? Oh. I love catching you doing your angel dance moves.
Yes.
I need an angel cup.
Friday dance day.
Yeah. Well, this is the part where we have to stall, where we wait for people to join us. So if you guys want to dance for a bit, I think people would be into it.
It could be.
We'll catch the scrollers that way.
Yeah.
The angel.
Whoa, what's going on here? Wings and dancing.
Yeah. Jody's got dancing angels on her coffee today. What's happening?
Actually, we should start backwards and do.
We should.
If we, well, you still got to start over. You could pretend. Yeah. We got this. Just waiting as people join. Please say hi. Cheryl's with us. Good morning, Cheryl. You got your dance moves going? I bet you she does.
These look like fuzzy backpacks.
I know. It's like we got little bears on their back. Just wings.
Just wings.
Just wings. We're just winging it.
All right. We'll just wait a couple more seconds for people to get on. Would we play what? Is there like a theme song to Charlie's Angels?
There must be. I wouldn't know
what it is.
In my head.
Hey, Google.
Morning, Krista. Ooh. Not now. My computer's going to send fun things messages on because it had to restart today. So good thing we're stalling for a sec. All right. Yep. Cheryl said she's moving and grooving.
Perfect.
Oh, Scott's here. Morning, Scott. Oh, my mom's here. Morning, angels.
Aw.
Morning.
People should say that to us every day. Like,
I think so too. That's really nice.
I want a good morning, angel. Someone said good morning. Good morning, my angel.
If you're a angel, could you say that as it went off in the morning? Good morning, angel. It's time to rise.
I feel like we could program our phones to say that.
Probably. Well, I think if you have I have to say it quietly, Alexa.
Yeah.
Right. If you have one of those or a Google Home or something, you can program it to read you a message. So.
Oh, my phone calls me Your Majesty.
Calls people what?
It calls me Your Majesty. So if I'm asking for directions while driving, and he's an Australian male, so he's like, "Hello, Your Majesty." I love it.
Oh, that's a great idea. Program all sorts of messages in my things. Kathy's here. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Donna. Morning, Trellis. All right. Well, welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. Of course, it's Fun Friday. So that's where we bring our Fun Friday friends. So much alliteration. My head just exploded. It's so exciting. And I'm really excited to introduce you to my fellow angels because, yeah, I've got wings now, too, in case you're wondering. This is Dena and Corie from Foothills Angel. Ladies, thanks for hanging out today.
Thanks for having
us.
And our wings, things are wings in the world.
Right? That's right.
People only really look at us weird when we wear them in public.
And not even anymore.
No.
But one day soon.
Yeah.
We should be grocery shopping like this.
Yeah, we totally should. It would be working.
And that would be cute.
Some awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of that awareness, that's why I wanted you ladies to come on and have a chit chat with us, because for people who join us in Coffee Club in the Foothills area, this will speak directly to you today. But what I was also thinking is we're so blessed to be joined by people who are a part of Coffee Club all over the world. So maybe in your community, you're looking for something to do where you could get more involved, give back, and like I said, you can duplicate, copying is the finest form of flattery. So if this is something that you think you would like to do in your community, we would happily tell you more about it. So Foothills Angel, my friends, for those people who haven't heard of this little group, what is it? What are we? What are we?
What are we?
Besides totally cute angels. Yeah.
we just flutter around.
Mhm.
Doing things. Well, we are a community charity, and we get together with local businesses to support local residents going through challenges. And so, what that has looked like in the past, and hopefully again soon, is pulling together care packages, I guess, which we call a community hug. And for families going through struggles, or any person, it doesn't have to be a family. And so we usually have things like gas, groceries. What else do we do?
Massages, house cleaning,
Yeah,
anything that could lessen the stress they're maybe going through, or
a little bit of cash, sometimes oil changes, depending on who the recipient is, and also who the local businesses in the community that donate. We pull together a fantastic community hug and let them know they're not alone, and try and lessen their stress.
Well, what I think is really cool that I've loved watching the startup and the growing of this program is it's not done by a group of 75 people or 100 people. It's just a small amount of us, and there's just a great outreach with that. And so what I love the example of that is if you're thinking, I would love to give back more in my community, I would love to find a way to spread joy and kindness, you can do it. You don't need a ginormous group of people.
so
I mean,
true.
many hands make light work, but at the same time, that's when you just ask for citizens to volunteer and help you out in those timeframes. But the group itself is really just the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty it's homegrown, it's organic, but it's authentic, right? It's not life-changing, but I think it really is personal, and it hits home, and it warms people's hearts. Like, we've been so amazed at the engagement, firstly from the community, but also just the reaction from recipients. Like,
Yeah.
they can't even believe it, right? And it is so heartwarming.
Well, it takes them by surprise. I mean, I think the nomination process being a little bit not just private or confidential, allows their nominee to just kind of stay in the background, and the nominee or the recipient doesn't even know that they've been nominated. And sometimes it's a huge surprise, which is really heartwarming to see their reaction.
Let's talk about how that process kind of works, because it's going to be opening up again soon, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But basically, the purpose, like you said, is giving a community hug. So we know that there's a lot of social supports within communities for people who maybe are in financial strained situations or whatever case may be. This particular program allows us to sort of pick up other people when maybe they're facing a challenge, or they're just down, or there's something that's affecting them. So it kind of comes alongside in support of, not replacing a different social agency that's already in existence, just giving people the opportunity to let somebody who's having a hard go. And I would think, as we're in the midst of this pandemic, we know that I feel like there's going to be a lot of great nominations that will come up because people have had a hard go during this time frame. And it's just reminding you, we see you, you're important, and you matter to our community.
Exactly.
And so nominations open up during a nomination timeframe, and anybody can nominate anybody in the foothills. You just fill out a form. Is that how it works?
Exactly. It's an online form. It's pretty quick to fill out, and we collect.
And then what happens? Yeah. Then what happens to it?
So there's a selection committee that we remove all the names and everything, and kind of try and keep it as generic as we can, so it's easy for them to just kind of go through and really read the stories and see what. And I think it's a really hard thing for them to make a selection sometimes, because there's a lot of really great nominees that come in, and so it makes it a little difficult on that committee to make a choice. But they read through and make a selection collectively, and then we start going out to the community and seeing, based on the needs of that individual or family, what we can do for them.
And what's I think cool too is the selection committee are a group of volunteers. So then it begins to show if you were somebody thinking of wanting to do something like this in a different community in the province or in the country or in the US, wherever you're watching from, is we just approached community people who are community minded and asked if they would want to sit and volunteer. And they said yes, because people love to help people. I mean, it might feel like we're a little disconnected of late, but when we go down to the brass tacks of us as humans, people want to help people. And so huge thank you to that volunteer committee who help us do the selecting. And then we don't have to.
Exactly.
It's hard.
The most hard. Question from Chella. She asks if you have businesses that donate.
Absolutely. In fact, most of our partners and reoccurring sponsors are businesses that are local. Mm-hmm. So we give out, it's a quarterly thing. And so we have some that are committed every quarter, some that sort of do it one quarter, some that, will do it once a year, whatever suits their budget and their time frame. We also, we can take cash or gift cards or actual items too.
Yeah.
So, they need to be new. We're not giving away, sort of use things or anything like that. But in any form that it comes in, we try to make use of the generosity. Yeah.
I think sometimes too, we also have some that have donated product that has allowed us to run a fundraiser or utilize their product in a way that we can generate money or cash as well.
Like maybe an example is a place like from the cups you're drinking from today?
Potentially.
Yeah, we know.
We've had a couple pre-COVID donut days, Halo donut days. So they made us some special Halo donuts that we were able to sell for donation through them.
Yeah. Just to give people an example of the different ideas. And so through COVID, things kind of got put on a shelf like they did with most things going on. But at Christmas time, you guys were out you were out delivering some pretty cool things through COVID, through donations, like the soups and meals and all of these different things that you drop off on people's doorsteps. So you really kept that sort of that love and that shared joy going through the community. But then at Christmas, you decided to do something a little bit different and a little bit bigger. Tell us about that.
That was so much fun.
It was fun.
It sort of just blew up into this like Operation Christmas Magic. And it was so fun to do. We had so much involvement from the community, and then the recipients were just floored, I think we had tears in our eyes at every delivery, and it was magical. So what we did is the same sort of thing, but it was on a larger scale, and we took nominations, and when we saw how many there were, it was like, we can't just do one. It's Christmas. So we decided 10, and we weren't quite sure how we were going to pull that off, but the way it goes, it always comes together, right? And this community of the Foothills stepped up again, and we had cash rolling in, we had presents, we had donations. Yeah, it was
insane,
crazy.
Like, people dropping off gifts for children of these families that they didn't even know, just wanting to help.
I know, it was awesome. And then Sobeys and Co-op, between the two of them, we managed to do hampers that had the entire fixins for a great meal for the family. So basically every family got sort of the food basket and then a present basket, and
it was amazing. The stuff that came in and the community, how they stepped up was unreal.
And then to deliver it, and I think we had it was like a massive dump of snow.
Oh yeah, we had that big snowstorm.
I got stuck. Yeah. I was like, I'm stuck.
So we had an Angels MIA. We're going to deliver baskets, and the snow was literally up to my knees. I kid you not. And I'm trying to jump with these huge baskets without falling on my face, wearing wings. Like, oh my God, it was beautiful and comical all at the same time.
It was very fun. Look. Oh, hi, ladies. Another with us today. Trellis says she definitely wants to share on her network page for all local businesses. So thank you, Trellis.
Thank you, Trellis.
Our website in the process of being created, but it will have the next nomination form on there shortly. So if you want to share that, Trellis, or we're on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah.
If you go to the website, there's links to everything. It's sort of just a landing.
Yeah. And then Melanie liked our plug for Tim Hortons. Like, if we could talk all morning, we could plug all of the, I mean, we've had such a great outpouring of business support. And I think that's, what I love about that too, is it gives an opportunity for us to help give exposure to local business. And without local business, I mean, I think I've preached this 1,100 times on this coffee, but they're the backbone and the people that help community keep going, right? Every local business gets asked for support or donation or something from every single charitable organization under the sun, and they always find ways to help and support. So because COVID's been so hard on our businesses, we've really loved over this we really turned February into, it was National Kindness Day, National Kindness Week. We're just going to make it National Kindness Month. And we're really sharing the love of those who have supported us. And it's been so fun.
Yeah, it has.
It has been.
Well, and I know a lot of the businesses were struggling through COVID, and just sort of, attendance was down, which means business was down like it. And so that's why we sort of had a little pause on our requesting from them to help us, because we knew they needed it as much as we did at the time, right? So then our Christmas thing was sort of twofold in that way, because the cash that we got, and that was sort of our mandate, was that it was all going to go back to local. So I think we were able to put about $5,000 back into local businesses to build the Christmas hampers, right? Yeah. And so that was cool, because it was win-win-win. Like it,
Yeah, so it was cool to see all the volunteer elves that were out in the community shopping local. It was really, really fun. So it was really cool. So nominations for the next Foothills Angel recipient are opening soon. Tell us about that.
They're opening March 1, which is what, Monday?
Monday.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Monday, girls. Monday it opens.
Got a bit of work to do this weekend. But yes, Monday the nomination's open.
I'm glad you're on it.
And it'll be open for 2 weeks. And I think if I can take just a minute, I think it's really important, if you're going to nominate someone, to make sure you do a really good job of telling the story. Don't just tell us who they are and that they're struggling, but give us some of that sort of the meat and potatoes of their background and what's going on. It makes the job for the selection committee a little easier when they have a little bit more story. And it's just a really great way for us to understand
the more
who they are, what they need, and all of those things. But yeah, nominate. And like you said, Jody, I think we're going to see a lot of nominations this round, which is great. And really excited to kind of get back to business.
Yeah. I think it's time, right? We need to,
So we should have a selection made by the middle of the month, and by the end of March, we will be delivering our community hug to some special individual or family.
Yeah. So if people want more info or details, they can look online, they can look on the socials, they can send messages. We'd love to be able to help them out, and keep watching the Foothills Angel social for more details as we roll that out sooner. And I just wanted to, we're coming close to our time, but I wanted to make sure we interject one more thing. We were helping, Donna had to run. She was hanging out with us online this morning, but Donna is the granddaughter of Elsie Pedersen, who is celebrating her 102nd birthday coming up on March the 12th. And so as Angels, she reached out to us and said, can you help me get the word out? Our goal is we would love to gather 102 birthday cards to surprise her for her birthday. Can you imagine what opening 102 birthday cards would feel like?
She might need a nap halfway through. I think she'll get some paper cuts.
Yeah.
We should get her a letter opener.
Donna's making her a special one to go with.
That's good.
So, so on our social media, you will find the address if you want to mail your letter directly to Elsie, or there's a drop bin in High River. If you're in and around that community, you can just drop your cards. And she said she would love, like, if it's birthday cards, or if your kids want to color a picture or draw something, just like colorful paper things, and they're going to drop them off to her. And I just, oh my gosh,
that's so amazing.
It's so cool.
102, like, that's so rare, and definitely something to celebrate. But I hope she videos. I'm sure she will. Hey.
Well, we're hoping that somebody from there, because she's obviously in a place where they have some pretty strict lockdown and restrictions to protect the seniors in that residence. But we're hoping that someone who works there, or I think her mom is allowed to come in as a visitor or something, we'll grab a little something that we can share with everybody who was a part of it. But just your reminder, we want to get those before the 12th of March. So if you're mailing directly to Canada Post is busy these days, so you might want to do that sooner than later, and then obviously dropping off. But it was pretty fun. We were very right away like, yep, we will help. Like, how can we help get the word out? We would love to. So
totally, that's amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
That'll be fun.
Should be good. But anyway, I suppose.
Hey, Jody. Hey. Speaking of birthdays.
Oh, there's a really important one today. A really, 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 really important one today that we need to take time to wish. Are you ready for it?
I made a treat.
Yeah.
It's hard because I don't want her to, forego her. So
we have an angel birthday today.
This is for Dena. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear
Angel.
Angel with a bagel.
Is that what it is?
Oh my God. Yeah. Like, that's awesome. Thank you.
I don't know if it means you're getting old that you get a bagel for your birthday, or
fiber.
I already had cake for breakfast. She's just taking care of me.
Just helping you balance. That's what angels do. Yeah.
No, what it really was, oh my gosh, I don't even have a morsel of junk food. What am I going to do?
That's okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very nice. Well, happy birthday, Dena.
Thanks.
Mike wants to know if it's still frozen. Oh, what's happening over where you are? I hear sirens.
They're just driving by for my birthday.
That's just the same. You're welcome.
It's the fire truck drive-by.
We got you some firefighters for your birthday. You're welcome.
We're actually at school. It's exciting.
Anyway, thank you I almost forgot. My brain. I'm old, so then I'm like, I can't remember.
I thought you were segueing with the birthday thing.
Oh, yeah, I was. Yes.
Plan, totally.
Arlene says happy birthday. Mike says happy birthday. Yeah, everybody, please share a happy birthday for Dena in the comments before you log off today, and we'll just show her all the love.
All the love.
Thanks.
Great. Well, girls, thanks for hanging out and having coffee with me today.
Thanks for having us. It was fun.
And I guess we better get to work.
Yeah.
Right?
We got some stuff to do before Monday. On it.
Just a few things. We're good.
All right. We'll watch for the nomination link and get busy.
Get busy. All right. I love it. And don't forget, if you're going to tune in to have coffee with us tomorrow morning, Saturday at 9 a.m., we're sharing favorite quotes tomorrow morning. So come equipped to share your favorite quote in the comments so we can just have an inspiring weekend. Have a great day, everybody.